Imagine the love of your life is on one knee. The ring is out. The world is perfect. And then, he's just gone. Something invisible rips him into the black water before you can even say, yes. Welcome back to the channel, D Billionz family. Today, we're breaking down a movie that proves the ocean is hiding something much worse than sharks. The story kicks off with a couple whose engagement is violently interrupted by an alpha zombie. It drags the man down, only to let his blue, glowing corpse float back up to the surface so his fiancée can see the horror before it ends her life too. Think about that for a second. This isn't just a hunt, it's psychological. The scene shifts to Hunter, Ray, and his niece Jada, who are out fishing nearby. They notice a boat on fire in the distance and immediately rush over to help. Hunter, being the local supervisor, puts out the flames which were caused by some idiots, led by a guy named Blaine, playing with fireworks while drinking. Hunter confiscates the gear and scolds them, but Blaine clearly has an ego problem and doesn't take the lecture well. As they leave the drunk group behind, we see a mysterious man on a cliff, Marty, watching a strange blue light through his binoculars. Back on Hunter's boat, they return to fishing, and Ray hooks something heavy. But it's not a fish. He pulls up a human corpse that is glowing with an eerie, radioactive blue light. Jada uses an underwater camera to investigate and discovers the entire seabed is pulsating with this mysterious glow. Wait, what? Hunter radios the authorities, and while Jada tries to cover the body, it suddenly vanishes from the deck. Before she can react, the corpse attacks, tearing into Jada's shoulder. Ray and Hunter manage to fight the creature off and shove it back into the ocean, but the monster heals almost instantly as it hits the water. Realizing they need help, Hunter calls his girlfriend Kenzie, who is a doctor. Kenzie rushes to meet the ambulance to treat Jada, leaving her daughter Sam at a local concert. While Sam meets a singer named Dag, Jada is taken into quarantine at the hospital. Hunter then meets with Sheriff Akone, and they head back to the wreck to investigate. Using the camera again, they find a ship with its identification plaque intentionally removed. Someone wanted this ship to stay a secret. Hunter suggests they are dealing with zombies, but Akone just laughs at him. That laughter dies when a massive horde of glowing zombies emerges from the water and swims toward them. Hunter immediately calls for a beach evacuation and tells Kenzie to isolate Jada. Suddenly, the tsunami sirens wail. People watch in shock as the water recedes, but what comes back isn't just a wave, it's a mountain of water packed with thousands of zombies. The zombie tsunami hits the shore, leveling the town and leaving the dead scattered on every corner. Hunter and Akone survive the crash and wash up on the beach, while at the hospital, Jada dies and reanimates, killing the medical staff. Kenzie and Ray are forced to flee into a locked room to escape Jada's new hunger. Meanwhile, back at the police station, the group finds Blaine and his girlfriend hiding. Blaine shows his true cowardice, pushing his own girlfriend into a horde to save himself. Hunter eventually knocks him out after the coward shoots an officer while trying to raid the armory. Sam and her friends are now running through the streets, hiding in a market that is already full of the dead. Dag trips and mangles his ankle, and while their other friend is killed, Dag makes ultimate sacrifice. He climbs onto a van and sings with his ukulele to draw the horde away so Sam can escape. Hunter and Akone arrive to rescue Sam and head to the hospital to find Kenzie. Inside, Sam gets her leg tangled in a phone cord while zombies pull it from the other side of a door. Hunter saves her by ripping wires from a power box and electrocuting a zombie, creating a chain reaction that fries the entire room. The group reunites and escapes to Marty's house in the woods. Tanny, Akone's daughter, realizes her father has been bitten. Knowing his time is up, Akone confesses a 30-year-old secret. Revoke Pharmaceuticals tested an anti-aging drug on a ship to avoid the law and bribed the town to stay quiet. The drug turned people into monsters, so the company sank the ship with the patients inside. Akone stays in a cave with a grenade, blowing himself up to stop the pursuing horde. Marty reveals the science. These zombies are full of phosphorus, making them biological conductors. Hunter's final plan is brilliant. He lures the horde into tidal pools with loud music while Marty and Ray take C4 to the wreck. Marty is killed in the water, and Ray decides to stay with the explosives to ensure the ship is destroyed. On the beach, Hunter faces the alpha zombie in a brutal hand-to-hand fight. This is where we see the 1 billion IQ move in full effect. Hunter doesn't just try to kill the alpha, he baits him into the water. As soon as the alpha is in the pool, Sam flips the power switch, sending thousands of volts through the water and vaporizing the entire army at once. Ray detonates the C4, dying in the blast but destroying the source forever. Hunter manages to escape the resulting wave, reuniting with Kenzie, Sam, and Tanny as the Coast Guard finally arrives on the horizon. Make sure to like this video and subscribe, so you can watch more videos like this. Wait, don't click off yet. Stop for a second. There is a dark psychological lesson hidden in this wreckage that most people completely look past, and it's the exact reason some people fail in real life while others thrive. D Billionz family, let's get into the truth. Most people look at this story and see zombies. But look closer. The real monster wasn't the glowing wave, it was the silence. For 30 years, people stayed quiet for a paycheck, while a nightmare grew beneath them. Here is the honest truth for your own life. The things we refuse to face today are the same things that will drown us tomorrow. In a world full of blames who will push you down to stay dry, be the ray who holds the light. Be the person who speaks up when it's uncomfortable, so you don't have to fight for your life when it's too late. Survival isn't just about breathing, it's about what you're willing to stand for. If you're ready to see the world with better clarity, hit subscribe and join the Billionz family. We don't just watch movies. We decode life. Stay smart. Stay dangerous. See you in the next one.